What up, crew? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Squeezers V3, created and designed by Organic Playing Cards, manufactured by the United States Playing Card Company on premium crushed stock with a linen finish. Seriously, I can't even start this review with the tuck case because it comes in such an amazing half brick box. I mean, come on, look at this. Do you see how unique this box is? It takes me back to my school days when I used to get carton chocolate milk. I had almost forgotten how to open this carton when I got this box. Looking at the front of the carton, you can see that it says Squeezers 100% grapefruit juice, and you can see that the fruit juice is being poured. Looking on one side of this carton, it says OPC, and you can see a bit of a maze thing going on there with each of the individual letters. On the other side, it says no artificial flavors or preservatives. I mean, and now look at this back. Like, look at this back. I mean, come on, that's pretty cool. Serving size 1 deck, servings per container 6. Clearly, there are 6 decks in this half brick box. 1 deck is the serving size, calories 56 cards in a deck. Calories from fat 4 suits. I mean, the vitamin A, potassium, and vitamin C, that's, I'm not sure what that is regarding to the cards, but still pretty cool stuff. And in the ingredients, I love that it says exactly what the, the specifics of the cards. Pretty cool stuff. Like, I love this amount of detail that they put on this. Now let's go ahead, open this bad boy up, and pour ourselves a deck. So here we go, opening this up right now. Ah, there we go. Seriously, straight up reminds me of the good old days when I used to open up some milk. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The only thing is I have to open up both sides. On the milk, I usually just opened up one side. But oh my god, I love this so much. Oh, yes. Ah, yes. Oh, there it is. There it is. There's all the juice. Ah, and the best part, this actually smells like grapefruit juice. Oh, yes. Ah, yes. Oh my god, you don't understand. Ah, yes. Taking a closer dive into the tuck case, we can see the front is the same as what we had seen on the carton. On the back, again, you can see the nutrition label going more into detail with the 13 cards and 4 servings per container. Pretty cool stuff. On top of the tuck case, you can see that it says insert straw here with that gray area that we usually poke a straw into. But let me tell you, it does not work. The straw will break. If you do not have a bendable straw, it will break. I do not recommend trying this because I already did. And of course, the sides of the tuck case, one side says no artificial flavors or preservatives, and the other side says light pulp. Then on the bottom, as always, you can see the usual manufacturing info. Now let's go ahead and open these bad boys up. Taking the cards out of the tuck case and looking at the back of the cards, you can see the grapefruit with the juices just dripping out. Although, this just made me realize, if the cards are called Squeezers, why aren't these grapefruits being squeezed? That would just make so much more sense. Wow. But anyway, aside from the grapefruit, the back color is a beautiful peach, pink, cream. I don't really know my colors, but it's a mix. It's a mix of all those colors just looking really nice. As always with most deck reviews, we always start by looking at the 2 extra cards. And in this deck, they gave an extra 8 of hearts and a double backer. Definitely very useful, and I love the fact that they don't have actual ad cards. Amazing, that's what I love. Next, we have these 2 identical jokers. Again, both grapefruits with the juice just dripping right out of them. Bam. Really great to have identical jokers. Of course, now we have to move our attention to the leading ace right there, the ace of spades. And I love the fact that it's an ace jug filled with grapefruit juice. One of my favorite juices, by the way. Grapefruit juice, one of my favorite juices. Going through the cards, we can see that they come in new deck order, nothing too crazy there. But what I love is that they changed the black to a nice metallic blue, and the reds were actually changed to a lighter, it looks like a more reddish orange color, which may just be the color of grapefruit juice. Now that I think about it, I think that's what it is. Comparing them to a regular bicycle deck, you can again see the color difference, and I'm not sure, but I feel like the indices are very slightly thinner than the bicycle deck. And now one of my favorite things about the OPC deck, the face cards. I love how each face card is doing something with the grapefruit, and the best part is here, the King of Hearts is actually squeezing the grapefruit, hence the name Squeezers. Overall, definitely a great design, the perfect mix of simplicity and uniqueness. In terms of handling, you probably already saw from the intro, these cards are definitely meant for cardistry. They handle really well. I probably just wouldn't use them for card magic since they are a bit too colorful, but 100% meant for card games and cardistry. Now, of course, one of my favorite things to look at when I get a new deck or I'm reviewing a deck is to search for secrets within the deck. Unfortunately, this deck has no secrets, and for some reason, most of the decks I review do not have secrets. It's a bummer. It really is. But again, I wouldn't really use this deck for card magic, so the reveals or markings really wouldn't be of any use to me in this deck. Although it is nice to have the extra 8 of spades and the double backer. Always nice cards to have, and they definitely come in handy. Just winding down with a couple of my final thoughts here, the unboxing experience with the half brick box was unreal. It just brought me back to the good old days of elementary school when I just drank milk directly from those mini cartons, with the bonus of the grapefruit juice smell, which, as I mentioned before, I love. And as I said earlier, I think the design for me is the exact balance between simplicity and that uniqueness, that stray from the original bicycle deck. I think that was just the perfect amount, done really well. I think for me, I probably wouldn't use these on the daily because I'm just not a super fruity guy. And I say, of course, as I wear a t-shirt that matches exactly with these cards. I should have thought this through. But seriously, I loved this deck. And if you don't have this deck, see if you can get your hands on it. And if you can get a half brick box, you'll be golden. Or should I say peachy? Sorry, I'm so sorry. I should leave. I should leave now. Yes. Oh my god, I can just sit here and do this all day.